It was the most romantic thing I'd ever seen. A sleigh ride with real reindeer.
After you.
And beside me was the sweetest guy I'd ever met. Are we ready to go?
We just have to wait for the other couple.
Out of the darkness came him.
You?
You? My name is Annie, and my dream is to be a screenwriter. Unfortunately, I wasn't there yet. But I had the most incredible boyfriend, Sam Mitchell, one of the most famous actors of our generation. I don't know why Sam Mitchell chose me, but he did. And we were completely, madly in love. You're breaking up with me? But why? I thought everything was perfect.
Perfect. This was never perfect. I'm done with this whole play. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
After I got myself together, I made a decision. I spent every penny I'd saved to book myself the getaway of my dreams. Aspen, a wintry wonderland. Perfect for forgetting Sam Mitchell. But then, I got the shock of my life. No freaking way. Sammy, help the poor girl. It's okay, I got it.
Annie, what are you doing here?
Sammy, who's your friend?
This is Annie, a production assistant from set.
A PA? From set? We've dated for 3 years. But I was just forced to smile. Great to meet you, Meredith. So, are you two dating? Thankfully, the horrible encounter was about to end.
Where to?
Snowden Suites. No way! Us too! The trip of my dreams was quickly becoming the trip of my nightmares. OMG, let's share a cab. We'll cover it, don't worry. Before I could say a word, I was crammed shoulder to shoulder in the cab between my ex and his new girlfriend. Oh, hey, that's my new single. Turn it up. Oh my God, you're Meredith Rogers? Yeah. Want an autograph? I did. I really did. If Sam Mitchell was the most popular actor of our generation, then Meredith Rogers was the most popular singer. But I stayed strong. When we finally reached the resort, all of my worries faded away. Wow. Coming, Annie? You go ahead. Sam Mitchell and I made awkward eye contact, but nothing would ruin this trip for me. Not even him and his mega pop star who's annoyingly nice girlfriend. After nearly freezing to death to make sure I wouldn't run into Sam Mitchell and Meredith, I finally went inside. Checking in. Suddenly, I saw the cutest concierge imaginable. Eddie.
What's your name?
Annie?
Get lost in the snow, Annie?
Do you really want to know?
Of course.
I'm avoiding my ex and his new girlfriend. They checked in before me.
Wait, Sam Mitchell and Meredith Rogers? That's incredibly sucky. Totally sucky.
This was supposed to be my time to forget him, and, well, guess that's not happening.
Yes, it is, because I'm upgrading you to the presidential suite.
I can't afford that.
Free of charge. Nobody's booked there for a while anyway.
This cute guy I just met was being so nice to me. Maybe my luck was turning around. Thank you, Eddie. Maybe the trip could be saved after all. It was a huge resort, right? Wrong. Sorry. Everywhere I went, there they were. It was like they were stalking me. Even when they weren't there, they were still haunting me. I couldn't take it anymore.
Whoa, careful.
Smart.
You seem like you've got something on your mind. It wouldn't happen to do with one of our 2 celebrity guests, would it?
Why ever would you think that?
Just a suspicion. I just got out of a relationship myself.
Really?
Here, the perfectly golden marshmallow.
For me?
Who else?
This guy was so sweet and so cute. Why did you break up?
She cheated.
That's terrible.
You got a little,
That's so embarrassing.
Nah, it's cute.
Things with Eddie were just easy. We talked all night about everything. From the silly
I've always secretly wished I had one of those silly hats with the poop ball on top.
to the serious. I want to write for TV, but nobody will give me a chance. Earlier that morning, I'd been devastated over Sam Mitchell. And now, as the night ended, I felt myself wishing it wouldn't.
You're sweet, milady.
Such a gentleman.
You know, I haven't had this much fun just talking in ever.
Me neither.
I don't want to cross any lines, but I would really like to kiss you.
I'd like that. It was like fireworks. Everything I ever wanted.
Have a good night, Annie.
You too, Eddie. That night, I slept like a baby and didn't think about my ex once. The next day, I couldn't wait to see Eddie. What special activities are there today?
So many!
Oh no, is he going to take it back? Did he regret that we kissed?
There's somebody coming for the presidential suite tonight. I'm gonna have to move you back to your original room.
Oh, that's totally fine.
I'm really sorry.
You're sweet to worry. It's really okay. I'll go move my stuff over. I really didn't mind changing rooms. The suite was nice while it lasted. Until... Oh, hey, neighbor. Don't panic. It's not too bad. But then I realized I could hear them through the vents. This is the sweetest one-year anniversary ever.
Anything for you, baby.
Wait, 1 year anniversary? That means he cheated for over a year, 12 months, 365 days. How could I have been so stupid?
Hey, you aren't stupid. You loved him.
Yeah, well, I feel pretty stupid. He's a huge celebrity and I'm a nobody. I should have known.
You need to cut yourself some slack.
That was true. It wasn't just me he'd fooled, but that didn't make it feel any better.
When my girlfriend cheated on me, you know what helped? Closure.
Like cussing them out?
No. Just having an honest conversation to try to understand what happened.
I never want to see his stupid face ever again.
That's the hurt talking. Trust me. If you chat with him, I bet you'll have an easier time moving on. No matter what he says, just say, okay, and walk away.
Okay, and walk away.
And then, how about I book us something nice for this evening, once I get off work?
Deal. I found Sam Mitchell in the ski slopes, and I hate how beautiful he looked. We need to talk. Why did you cheat on me? Sam Mitchell looked at me like a deer in the headlights.
What? Why would you think that?
Look, I don't care. I know you're here for your 1 year anniversary. I just want to know why. For a second, I thought he'd stay in denial. But then he sighed.
We met for her music video last year, and we just connected. Like, what we had was great, but there was a lot of stuff I couldn't explain. Pressures of being famous, and she just got it. And she was exciting and fun and, I don't know. Weren't you bored in our relationship too?
Bored?
I mean, yeah. It was like I was always taking you to my events, introducing you to my friends. It was just boring. We're at different levels. You know what I mean?
It took every ounce of strength I had not to throw a hot chocolate in his face. But instead, okay.
That's it? Annie, that's it? Aren't you upset?
He was absolutely shocked at my response. If there was one thing I knew about Sam Mitchell, it was that he always wanted what he couldn't have. And it was incredibly satisfying to show him he'd never have me. Okay, and walk away. Plus, I had a date to get to. Eddie surprised me with a romantic sleigh ride, something Sam Mitchell would never do.
We just have to wait for the other couple.
Then, guess who showed up?
You?
You?
Is there a problem?
Yeah, we'll just take the next one.
No, it's fine.
You sure?
I promise. I had decided the best revenge was not being the awkward one. I'd show him I moved on just as quickly.
Oh, okay.
The sleigh started moving as we began our romantic ride. I cuddled up with Eddie, almost giggling with glee when I saw Sam Mitchell's jealous face. And Meredith noticed, is everything okay?
Yeah. It's
great. Some people think it's awkward to be on a romantic sleigh ride with their ex, but I'm totally good. Ex? But I thought you were a PA. I was that too, but we dated for 3 years. Sammy, you didn't tell me that.
must have slipped my mind.
When we arrived at the Christmas village, stuff between Sam Mitchell and Meredith was obviously awkward, but I just leaned into it. This is so romantic, Eddie.
Yeah, I'm glad you think so.
The night was perfect. The Christmas village was adorable, and Eddie was the perfect gentleman.
Want some roasted nuts?
Perfect. So then, of course, Sam Mitchell had to ruin it.
You look really cute tonight.
Thanks.
I mean it. I like your scarf. It matches your eyes.
Thanks.
Are you cold? You can have my jacket.
No oh, okay. Of course he would try to flirt with me now that he couldn't have me. I would have pitied him if I hadn't seen the look on Meredith's face. The ride back was awkward for them.
Why don't you make your own movie?
Do you have any idea how hard that is?
So? I bet you could do it. You need to have more faith in yourself, Annie. Take life by the horns.
I'm more of a go with the flow kind of girl.
Take a leap of faith.
But once I went to bed...
Meredith, don't go!
You're not over her. I'm not going to be your second choice.
Wait!
They broke up. I can't wait for sledding tonight.
I'm so sorry. My boss asked me to work the night shift, and I can't say no.
It's okay. Solo sledding it is. Like a freaking mosquito, Sam Mitchell found me again.
Annie, wait. I've been thinking. I made a mistake.
Which one?
About us. I should have never cheated, Annie.
Obviously.
No, I mean it. I messed up. Take me back. You know I'm an idiot sometimes. A lot of times. But we're good together. And And maybe I could even get you a job writing for my show next season.
In our entire relationship, he'd never offered to help me with my career. You'd really do that?
Of course, baby. I love you.
He leaned in for a kiss, and I don't know why, but I let him. For 1 second, until I came to my senses. No, we're over. But it was too late.
Annie?
Eddie, let me explain.
You don't need to.
Wait,
No, Annie. I just told you that I got cheated on. And now you go and do this? Do me a favor. Leave me alone.
don't! By the time my last day at the resort rolled around, I was more alone than I'd ever been. He avoided me my whole last day, but I left him a present. On the trip back home, I was replaying everything in my head, and I thought back to Eddie's advice. Take a leap of faith. I had nothing to lose, so why not go for it? I quit my job and shot my own movie. It was hard, but I was proud, and I even made it into a film festival. I sent Eddie an invitation, not to win him back, but to say thank you. I was finally secure in myself alone. I was surprised at how sad I was when he didn't show. I was sitting alone in the theater, savoring the stillness after the crowd had left. When I saw him, you came!
Of course I did. It was... wow.
Where have you been?
My flight got delayed, and by the time I got here, they already shut the door. But I snuck up to watch it in the projection booth.
I've been wanting to explain that kiss with Sam Mitchell, it didn't mean...
I was thinking something warm, somewhere quiet, just the two of us.
Sure, I'd love to.